So what are we doing, Hank?
We're going to spend the night, just me and Dad, and yeah, we're gonna work on the cabin.
It's Friday evening. We're heading out there so that we can sleep, and then I can get up early, like 6 in the morning, and get a fresh start, because otherwise we have to get up at like 5 or 6, get the ferry, get there, get all squared away, and then have to start working. It's like a nightmare. So we like to get out there the night before, get a good night's sleep in the camper, wake up first thing, and get going. I got some nosing with me because I ran out last time. I'm gonna work on the stairs, try to get the stairs wrapped up, hopefully, because we're just trying to plug away so that we can hand the job over to our neighbor Joe, who's the painter. So. I just got up. I'm drinking some coffee, just kind of hanging out. Hank's sleeping still. We have our plumber coming out. He's gonna be doing our water treatment. So I'm gonna meet with him and go over a few things. I still have some work to do in the pump house to make sure that it's all gonna fit in there. Or just to make sure, like, once he puts it in, I don't have to pull it back out, because I have like a little bit of a wall to build. I should throw some vinyl flooring down that I have. And I also gotta put a roof on it. So I'll get him on the schedule, and then that'll give me some time to finish up the trim and then pass that on to our neighbor Joe to paint. And then I can switch over to the pump house. So that's kind of the plan. So I got this one more to do, and then I'm all caught up with the ones that I'd already done but left the nosing off. And then I'm gonna start doing, you know, the risers on these ones. Hank is up, so I'm bringing him a sandwich.
Morning.
King Hank. I'm gonna keep working, okay? Clean up the extra glue on here. I was holding on right here. I was pushing this down and putting a nail in right here, and it went whoosh, and into my hand. Luckily it didn't barely nick me. Got lucky there. This isn't very pretty, but some nail fill and stuff, it'll all just disappear.
All right, so I was kind of stressing out because, you know, nothing is square. And I don't want to caulk all my edges here. I don't want to caulk between the stringer, this skirt board, and the floor. I just don't want to have to do that, but I might have to. But anyway, so nothing's square, so sometimes you get these little pop outs. But what I did try was this pre-finished wood fill right here. So it's not, you don't sand it, but it dries really, really hard and finished. And I put that in the corners on a couple. You can see, like you can just not, it looked like this before. It looked like this, had a gap. But now it looks like this. And it looks pretty good, like it just takes the gap away. You don't even see it. And then when we paint all this, you know, we'll tape off, and so some of this will get covered with paint, maybe, or not, but I don't want white caulk bleeding into this because you'll notice that. So, yeah. I was stressing out about that because I'm like, dude, I can't get these cuts exactly right and not be able to cover it up at all because it's just stressing me out. So, got that handled. Now I'm moving on to, I'm about to reach this platform here. I got that all screwed down because it wasn't before, the framers didn't do it. I got my riser on, so I'm gonna get my first piece of nosing leading into that. And that one will be kind of tricky, and then turn that corner. So yeah, I'm starting to turn a corner here, literally. Everything is just jacked up here. So, it's sitting a little low. That's sitting a lot low. I can pry this up and glue it. That's gonna get me there. But then the nosing doesn't cover all this, but I've measured it like 20,000 times before I cut it. But it's this really long piece. So, you know, you're bound to have some issues here and there on something that long, but yeah, I can get this done. It's just a matter of time. Anytime. And I need to figure out a way to slip some glue under here because getting it out from underneath these is going to be kind of tricky because I slammed it in there. And I should have had glue down first. So that was really dumb. You know, just typical stuff. Typical stuff. It is fun stuff. There we go. Boom. I should cut that perfect size. Able to shim this up a little bit. So now all I got is that little area there to caulk. It's barely anything, and I don't really like to caulk this to the ground, but in this case I'll probably throw something in there. And then this side is pretty effed. You can see this flattened out on the actual piece of flooring. That's fine. But right where the nosing hits, for some reason that was high, not the best. But I think I'm gonna fill this with some spray foam so then it gives it some body behind it, and then wood fill it so then the wood fill doesn't move around in the future, and then just sand it and paint it. You'll probably never even notice. It is a pretty big gap. I'm not happy about it, but we'll make it work. No one will ever notice. So yeah, I gotta clean this area up here, and then I gotta start making all my little angle cuts to floor all that, boom, and then I'll be able to jump up this stair. So yeah, got some cleaning up to do real quick. try that. 28, 19 3/4.
Probably it.
It's a little snug. And that'll do. After all that. So this little chunk is done. So those stairs are all done. They're kind of mismatched trim and flooring colors, but I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. Okay. And then I made it to the landing. Halfway done with that. Need to throw some baseboard down.
I'm moving really slow today. It's just kind of one of those days, but you know, the work needs to be done. It's not a matter of speed, it's just a matter of getting it done.